Alright, what's up? Anybody who's here now or afterwards? Probably afterwards. I know there's a lot of other stuff on TV and such right now. Nevertheless, we'll give this a minute or two to get going. See what happens. I wanted to check in with you guys, spend a little time, tell you about something that arrived today. Shout out to Big Boys PEV for that. An item checked off the wish list. Hey, Dustin, what's going on, buddy? So yeah, that came today, and it's been running for like 7.5 hours, and it's still like almost full battery. I'm gonna show it to you here in a little while. It's very exciting. So thanks to everybody who could make it to this very important secret meeting. I do appreciate it. I'm going to tell you about the what will be, fingers crossed, the Sincloth Mobile Command Center. A deal is in the works, and I'm not sure if it can be worked out, but I'm sure going to try like stinking heck. And if it works out, I mean, that's pretty much the answer to everything. Really, that bridges the gaps to everything else that we're trying to do. So fingers crossed, guys. We're going to talk more about that at some point. I don't know, Dustin. Hey, Big Boys PEV. I was just talking about you earlier. If you just popped in, that wish list item arrived this morning, and thank you so very much. It's awesome, and I'm going to tell you guys all about it here in a little while, and show it to you and all the wonderful things that it does. The link is down below, guys, if you want to check it out. It's a very cool thing to have. It's going to be great for camping trips. It's going to be great for van dwelling. It's great for just having here in the apartment right now. So thanks again, Big Boys PEV. It was mighty kind of you to check that yet another item off of the wish list. And it's a really good one too, and I'm going to show it to you guys here in a little bit. And I would highly recommend it if you're in the mood, or if you're in the mood for such an item. I highly recommend it. If you're in the market for such an item, I highly recommend it. But we'll talk about that in a little while. I just want to spend some time with you, see how everybody's doing. I've had a semi-productive day myself. Hope everybody's week is off to a good start. Mine would be going a lot better when I get my stinking $1 million. Anybody get theirs yet? I saw this morning, I think there was something about it on TV earlier. There's a local slot player you might have heard of, called Vegas Low Roller, and he just hit like a $12,000 jackpot somewhere. That guy's already got plenty of money. But I mean, good on you to anybody who's winning around here lately. I don't hear about too much of that. So as long as somebody's getting some of that money, I suppose that's good. Doing the DoorDash in a converted minivan. Yes, my brother actually used to do that too. My brother, the Hollywood producer, when he wasn't working on commercials, would live in his van and do DoorDash, even though he makes like $400,000 a year. But yeah, so no, that's something I thought about. And I even logged in to DoorDash for about 4 hours today. And if I had a four-wheeled vehicle, I could have taken a delivery from a florist that was going like 12 and a half miles, but it was paying 30 bucks. So that's probably worth it. And that's the kind of thing that you can't really do on an electric scooter. So, I don't know. I didn't get chicken breast, it was too expensive at the store. I didn't get yogurt either because it was all like they hadn't restocked the yogurt yet when I got there first thing in the morning. So it was all like the leftover yesterday yogurt, like the yogurt that nobody likes. So I'm going to check in with them again. I got some other things, so I got enough to keep me alive, hopefully, for a day or two. But hey, Miss A, it's good to see you. Sorry, trying not to miss anyone, getting sidetracked here. And hey, Matt Hugh, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. And Life of Pi, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're well as well. And it's great to see everybody. Thanks for taking the time. Thanks for the likes so far, guys. Thank you, Big Boys PEV, for checking something else off of the wish list. I'm going to show it to you guys here in a minute. Something really cool, and I linked it down below. And if you have a need for such an item, so far I would certainly recommend this one. I think it's on sale right now. But anyway, link down below if you want to check it out. Get a sneak peek before I show it to you. But it's been running for like going on probably 8 hours now on the low setting. It's battery powered, rechargeable. It's been running 8 hours on the low setting, and it's still showing full battery. So far it's awesome, and I'm going to show it to you guys in just a minute. I'm going to wait for the sun to go. Well, we got a while for that. It's not going to get dark for a while, so I guess I won't wait that long to show it to you. It's a multi-purpose thing. And hey, baby love, hello, good to see you. Hope everybody's enjoying their week so far. No, you're right, Dustin. And there's no red meat in my apartment right now. Actually, I've got tuna and cereal and salted peanuts and what else? Chewy granola bars. That's probably not a good thing for ulcers. I don't know. Hey, Matt Ross, what's going on, buddy? I see you down there. So looks like finally we're going to start to dry out a little bit now. It's been kind of soupy the last couple of days. They're a little stickier feeling than usual. A little bit of that monsoon moisture. But now I guess it's drying out, and tomorrow morning it's supposed to be pretty nice. Breezy, but much nicer. Only like 83 degrees in the morning versus it was around 90 again today, and humid. And I'm so sick of those mornings when I'm ready to go out. I leave the house. I leave here at 5 something in the morning, and it's already too hot outside. But it looks like we're finally starting to get past it. There's some better looking weather in the forecast. But tomorrow morning I wrestled with the Cheetah e-bike again a little bit more. I got the headset as good as it's going to get without replacing the components inside. So I'm going to go ride it tomorrow and see how it goes. Yeah, Wednesday morning's supposed to be real nice, like the coolest morning we've had in a couple of months, probably. I know everybody that lives here is looking forward to, going outside without sweating through their clothes. This has been just the most punishing summer that I've ever experienced. But, it's almost over. It's still going to be hot around here for a while, and that's just the way it goes. But, as long as it's not as hot as it was recently, that's all right with me. No, you're right, Matt Ross. But that's still, we probably won't get any overnight lows in the 60s until at least September, usually. Um, and maybe not even until October. But I know a lot of other places. Yeah, no, I heard that, over on the East Coast has been pretty nice. Places that were really hot earlier this summer are starting to be really good again. They were showing Boston this morning on the Weather Channel. It would have been, 8 o'clock in the morning there, and it was like 64 or something, and I don't know. But, yeah, Miss A, you said it. Brutal is about the only way to describe it, really, or maybe the most effective way. Just much hotter. It's been much, much hotter than it needed to be. We shattered records in Vegas. In a place that already gets very hot, we shattered heat records. So I'm about done with that myself. I mean, next July we're going somewhere in a van, and August probably too. I'm not going to do this 120-degree stuff again. It never used to be this hot around here. Yeah. Yep. No, I saw it too, Ted. And that's a terrific cereal as well. Speaking of cereal, I got Rice Krispies were on sale today for like $2.29 or something. It's like, wow, I haven't had Rice Krispies in uh, possibly a decade. And it's like, okay, here we go. It's Rice Krispie time because that junk is on sale. And I used to like them. Ah, man. Pretty soon we'll get into the what's new. Courtesy of Big Boy's PEV. Thanks again, my friend. He checked another item off of the wish list. I have it linked down below, actually, if you want to get a sneak peek. So far, it's pretty awesome, but I'm going to show you what it does here in a minute. "42 days until fall." And yeah, Matt's birthday in October. And Miss A is so ready for fall, about as much as I am, I think. I'm sure, I would have to imagine. I know you've had some hot days over there, Miss A. No, I'm not moving. Life of Pi, I mean, Vegas is home. I'm just going to go elsewhere in the less pleasant times of the year. I think it makes more sense. And I got a deal pending. Fingers crossed, guys. Get excited. I worked a deal on what will be, fingers crossed, the Sincloth Mobile Command Center. And I'm trying to hammer out some financing terms if it can be done. Again, fingers crossed. This is going to solve a lot of problems. And about getting back to Life of Pi there. No, I'm not going to I'm not moving out of Vegas. I might just live in a van for a couple months here and there, and I might go elsewhere. Later this year, I have to go visit my dad and my son in Florida. A Dodge Caravan, possibly. That's not what I'm going after right now, though, Dustin. I don't want to say what it is or anything because, like, I'm trying, it hasn't gone through yet. It might not go through. This is kind of a long shot, actually, but I would expect this to work out because a lot of good things could come from this. So, hold on a minute here, I'm falling behind. Yeah, I'd love to get Matt Ross to try an e-bike sometime if he's up to it. Yeah, Dustin, I wouldn't imagine you're looking forward to winter. I'm gonna go, like, so goes the plan. I'm gonna be somewhere a little more mild than Las Vegas for the coldest months of the winter. It does get cold here. Um, Not always, but sometimes. Yeah, I could do the van thing long term. I don't really want to though. You know, my health isn't perfect, but for a month or two here and there, I could not pay rent and go stay in a van and, you know, take you guys places and do things and have more fun. Take the e-bikes, of course, or at least one of them at a time. Yeah, baby love, you should be coming back to some pretty good weather, actually. Will we get snow? Probably. It's been my experience that the hotter summers are also the colder winters. So, oh no, you're stranded, baby love. Well, if I get the mobile command center, I'll come and get you. So again, fingers crossed, guys. But I hope you get that sorted out. I don't know the deal with that, but I hope you don't get stuck there. Does it get snow in the city? Oh yeah, it definitely does. It's rare that it, you know, that it snows all the way down into the valley that far and, you know, accumulates, but it definitely does happen. It's happened in the time that I've been here. And where I used to live in the Anthem area up on the hillside, you know, there was a year when it just dumped buckets up that way. You know, for Vegas, not like, you know, places that get a lot of snow, but for us it was a lot. And that was a year that it also, yeah, snowed down in the valley. Thanks for the likes so far, guys. Thanks for hanging out. And in just a minute, here, let's see. When we get to 17 likes, I'll show you what came today. Courtesy of Big Boys PEV. Shout out and thank you. Can't wait to show it to you. So let's get those likes. Yeah, Dustin, it just never lasts for very long. You know, we might get some accumulation on the ground, but it's usually gone pretty fast. It's not like, you know, piles of snow on the side of the road. And oh, Miss A, thank you for posting the wish list. I appreciate that. And shout out again to Big Boys PEV for checking yet another item off the wish list that we're going to show you in 5 more likes. We need 5 more likes, guys, and I'm going to show you the coolest thing of its type that I have ever seen. And I'm really thrilled to have it, and thanks again, Big Boys PEV. Link down below if you guys want to check it out. Roswell trip, I'm totally down. I'm absolutely down to go to Roswell. We're going to go to Area 51, of course, too. Area 51 is much closer, but Roswell is awesome. I have been there. It is wonderful. We are certainly going to have to go back. And in a minivan that gets 28 miles per gallon on the highway, that's not going to be a terrible expense, especially when I can stay in said van and shower at nationwide gym franchises along the way. So, yeah, thanks again, Miss A, for posting the list. Thanks again, Big Boys PEV, for checking yet another item off the list. That's 2 items for Big Boys PEV off of the wish list now. Thank you again. And let's see, what was I going to say? I've been to the Daytona International Speedway. I have one of my cars I took a picture of on the track in front of the where it says Daytona 500 or Daytona International Speedway. It used to be the Pepsi 400 back in the day. I've been to that, actually. I used to live pretty close to there. So I have to go to Florida anyway. We could probably swing by the Speedway. We need 3 more likes, and then I can show you something awesome. And it works really well, too. Did I just get notified? Yeah. I just got notified for a Baby Love post. That's weird. I haven't been getting the notifications normally. I'll just have to go check people's pages once in a while. Hey Kevin, what's going on? Nope. I need somebody to help me with $25. Me too, brother. No, really, Kevin, I mean, you gotta not come here and ask for money, man. So anyway, we need 3 more likes, guys, and then I can show you something wonderful. No, we need 2. We're getting there. I gotta check something. Hold on, guys. I'm going to point you at the laser patterns while I look at something on a laptop. Alright, sorry, I'm over here looking at something. Use my link and code and you can get it for 360 bucks, Big Boys PEV. And it looks like, so far, it looks like Highboy is paying me commissions again. Somebody bought something. And now I'm at a payout amount again. All of a sudden, I was a little bit short. So I want to get one too. If I use my own code, it's my own link and code. It's 360 bucks for one of those things. Hey, Marnie. Hello, hello. Good to see you. But seriously though, Big Boys PV, if you want to get the, I gotta link it somewhere. Unless they're giving you a better deal than that. But I think 360 bucks for that thing is pretty good. I'd buy it for that for sure. I can't buy it for that, but I probably would. Uh-oh, we got to 17 likes, and you know what that means. Let's see if we can get a few more, and then I'll show you. No, I'm just kidding. Let me set you down for a minute, guys. And then, hold on, I got something else going on over here. Enjoy the laser patterns for a moment. Yeah. So, and hey, Paula's here. Hello, hello. Paula, the member, became a member. Member things are gonna start to happen here soon. As we get that going, and shout out again to anyone who became a member. So far, it goes a long way. Hey, Chet, what's going on, buddy? But Marnie, Chet, Baby Love, Big Boys PEV, Matt Ross, everybody is here. Dustin, Alia, it's always great to see you. Thanks for taking the time. Let me go get this thing. Matt Hugh is here again. Or just like, yeah, it's great to see so many of you. It's good chat going tonight with all of you guys, and I'm always happy to get to spend this time with you. Okay, let me sit you down for a minute. I'm gonna go get something and get ready to have your minds blown. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Alright. So, thanks to everybody who hit that like button so far. Let's see how many we can get. Alright, here comes. Thanks again. Big Boys PEV is the one who's responsible for this item that came today. And it's super awesome. And I really appreciate it. And it's running. It's been running for, yeah, like 8 hours. Over 8 hours now. Still full battery, and even on the low setting you can still really feel it, but it's not, it's like just the right amount, it's not overpowering or anything. Super cool. So it's rechargeable. It's not just a fan, it's battery powered. It's supposed to last for, on this setting, for over 30 hours. And I believe it, because it's still got all those battery lights. That's as many as it ever has. It's been running for 8 hours and it still works. It's still like full. Also, when I point it the other way and make sure I hit the right button, I'm feeling from around the other side. It's a light. It changes brightness. It's much brighter than this would indicate. See? So it's a light, it's a fan, and we're not done yet, you know, but wait, there's more. Seriously though, hold on a second, let me catch up on stuff here. So thank you, Big Boys PV, for providing this item. It is nice. And it's doing a great job of like really moving the air around here, even on the low setting. It feels much nicer in here than it normally does. This item's going to be great for taking on e-bike camps, like having air circulating in a tent. And we're still not done yet. I still got some stuff to tell you about this that's it's gonna blow you away. Um, and then in a van too, this is gonna be super awesome. In a power failure type situation, this is like the go-to item now, and I'm gonna show you that or why right now. On the back, right there, there's a USB port. This thing is a power bank too. You can recharge your phone while you're cooling off, and you turn the light on so you can, you know, see what you're doing. I don't know. I love stuff like this, but this is incredibly handy. It's a very functional fan. You can move it, you know, position it differently, and that's not even all. Look, check this out. You turn it upside down, then you hang it from this hook right here, and you can turn the hook so you can position it however you want. Hang it upside down in a tent and then angle the fan at you so it's blowing the air right on you. I don't know. This thing is awesome. And it really works. So it probably could attach to the bike, actually, Dustin. I see you there. Um, yeah, and it is cool that it has a light. You know, fans are useful for anything, even in the colder months. Just having air circulating makes being in a place like this, a lot more tolerable. And I had a nice, like a decent fan before I moved here, but it was wearing out, and it was a floor standing fan, like an oscillating fan, and it took up a lot of space, and it wouldn't have been good in here at all. But that's perfect, and it's good for camping, and it's good for, you know, van camping. Um, I don't know, good thing to have. So yeah, thanks again, Big Boys PV. But the power bank thing too, and this one's got twice the size of the average batteries on these things. There's a lot of different fans like this. This one's got a much bigger battery, and it's just, I don't know, it's good all around. Hey, Johan, what's going on? And Joe, yeah, it is like a James Bond gadget. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I need a fan really when I'm riding because it's just gonna blow hot air. When it's hot, but you know, we've got some better mornings anyway in the forecast, and that's gonna be good. Anyway, Johan, good to see you. It is a neat fan, Chet. I mean, it's portable, it's rechargeable, it's a light, it's a power bank, and it works. I mean, who doesn't love that? So again, thanks again, Big Boys PV. Super awesome item on the wish list that I was really excited about. Yeah, I've been hot here too. Yeah, no, I got frozen water bottles in the freezer for that. Like if if the air conditioning's ever not up to par, And you know it's like overnight or something, and nobody can come to fix it. I have a frozen gallon jug of water in the freezer, so I could set that right behind this fan. And there's your makeshift portable air conditioning right there. The link, there's like I'd have to post it. Um, it's posted. There's a comment in the morning live stream yesterday, the scooter ride, I think it was. Mike Schuster commented, and I posted a link in there. Use the link, and then I'll tell you the code. The cookie, like if you can't have it in your cart first though, like if you already do, so you have to like go through my link to do it, and then you know the cookie should last for 24 hours. And then I'll just tell you the code. So yeah, the live stream yesterday morning, there's a comment from Mike Schuster, and there's a link to the S2R Plus. It's my affiliate link though, so you can still go to the e-bike. But I'll tell you what the code is. Hold on. I think I still have my. I better not have to log in again to my share a sale account. Let me see. I'll tell you what the code is. They got a lot of deals right now. Highboy. They just switched it. It was $60 and now it's $40. That's sneaky. Hold on a minute. I'm looking at stuff right now. Hey, Laney Grace. Let's see. No, that's true. Dustin, good call. But yeah, Laney Grace, good to see you. Wow. That's early. Thanks for all the likes, guys. Let's see. What is the? Do they have a better? Did they have? They had a better code for the. It's the Highboy C1 e-bike, right? Yeah. Hold on. That thing. Hold on. I'm trying to get you that code. Big Boys PV, but you got to use the. Well, it only helps me if you use the link too. Hold on. Well, there was $60. They switched it because they marked it down to so it's $380 now, which is still a good deal. But they switched it just in the last couple hours because wait, hold on. No, there it is. They got a $60 one too. I knew there was a $60 coupon for it. So it is $360 if it still works. I'm going to give you both of them. But use my link, that link that I mentioned, if you can. It's very helpful. They are paying me commissions if you do use the link. It turns out somebody bought something and now like there's enough to get a payout, I think, this month. So thank you very much if you're doing that. So the code, the $60 code, if it's still valid, is, hold on. I gotta point the fan the other way. It's too effective. It's making it to where I can't see. Hold on. Okay, so it's the letters. It's the letters HXV and then the number 6. That's the $60 code if it still works for the C1. Again, HXV XV6 if it still works. And in case it doesn't work, I'll give you the $40 one. Let me find it again. They got a lot of deals right now, a lot of really good deals. Highboy. Okay, so the $40 one is DAB4. DAB4. That's what it, yeah. So 2 codes. I'm sure one of them's going to work. Hopefully it's the $60 one. Because that makes it, $360 for that thing. That's a really good deal. Let me see. The secret word of the day. That's, it wouldn't be a secret if I told you, though, Barry. Good question. Maybe we'll cover that later. And hey, Mike, what's going on, buddy? I think this one's probably pretty solid, Dustin. It's a pretty, they're selling tons of these things. And people seem to like them. It's not something you're going to want to take long rides on or anything. But for short trips around town, I'd love to have one. That's, yeah. There you go. That's a good one, Barry. Thanks for all the likes, guys. Can we get to 8,631 likes before the end of the stream? That would be very helpful. Awesome. Thank you, Big Boys PEV. If you're going to get one anyway, anybody who's getting a Highboy product, Highboy scooter, e-bike, whatever, hit me up. I'll get you a link and a code, get you the best possible deal on it. And you're helping the channel out as well. So thank you again, Big Boys PV. Can't wait to see how you're enjoying your Highboy C1 tiny folding e-bike. It looks awesome. I wonder how much it is on Amazon right now, because I am an Amazon affiliate too, for anyone who prefers to buy their personal electric vehicles on Amazon. Let me see. Uh-oh. I entered it in wrong. There it is. Yeah, on Amazon it's $419.99 with no discounts, and they're out of the white one too on Amazon. Oh, it'll totally handle you, Dustin. It's, it's got more than enough for you. I wish I could have gotten you the code anyway, at least. Or, Big Boys PV, but you got a pretty good deal on that new scooter anyway, didn't you? They probably wouldn't have given me a commission for that. But yeah, again, anybody who wants a Highboy product, even in Canada, my Canadian viewers, I have Canadian links and codes as well. I can save you money there too. So I sure love my Highboy scooters. Of course, I've had 3 of them now, and they've all been wonderful, some more than others. I think the Highboy S2 Max is the greatest scooter of its type of all time. But the other scooters are great too. This S2R Plus is a lot smaller and lighter. It's easier to get in and out of places. It doesn't have as much range, but it's great for most of the kind of riding that I do. So, I don't know. Again, you guys know I would always recommend Highboy scooters. But I'm loving these Hachi e-bikes. And I'm going to go ride one first thing in the morning tomorrow. Highboy makes seated options for their scooters. You can get a seat for almost every... Oh, $359.99. Yeah, buddy. The $60 code worked, I guess, then. That's awesome, Big Boys PV. That is a hell of a deal. I mean, that's how much the S2R Plus costs with the discount. And that's a good deal. So, yeah, that bike for $359.99. Anybody who wants that deal, just go back, or check out the link in the Mike Schuster comment from yesterday morning's live stream, and then go back to where I said the codes. And that is a deal, the steal of the century, really. I mean, that e-bike right there, a real legit e-bike that adult-sized people can ride and get around on for $360. And it's a Highboy, so you know it's going to be good. I mean, now obviously this thing is not going to rival the Hachi bikes that are sitting behind me in any way whatsoever, other than it's more portable and lightweight. But it's cool. It's fun. It's functional. It looks well built. It'll, handle adult-sized people just fine, as far as I know. I don't know. I mean, one day I expect to have one myself, but Big Boys PV, I know you've been wanting to get one for a long time now, and if you do, I'm sure you're gonna be glad you did. So, but Joe, yeah, the seated scooter, basically just go pick out the Highboy scooter that you like, and there's probably a seat option for it. But this little Highboy e-bike is basically a scooter with a seat. No, I mean, like, oh, this bike is awesome. Big Boys PV, be proud of this little bike for $360, man. I mean, it's not meant to compete with the large, powerful, fast, big battery e-bikes. This is the opposite of that, but it's exactly what it's supposed to be. And I want to have one too. And, I think you should, I know you've been wanting one of these for a long time, Big Boys PV, so you should definitely get it. And I'm sure you're going to love it, and I can't wait to see your content related to it. Yeah, well said, Dustin. That about sums it up. That's what it comes down to, basically. I do it sometimes, Dustin. I'll pedal. Not usually when I'm live streaming and holding onto a bike with one hand, but let's see. I'm gonna have something to drink with me for the ride for sure, Paula. And I appreciate that. I don't know. I don't know what that is, Dustin. So yeah, congrats again, Big Boys PEV, if you're getting your new Highboy C1 portable folding e-bike, which looks awesome and fun. Somebody was riding, there's a different brand, like somebody else has branded them as their own, but it's the same bike. And somebody rode one, a white one, in the the bike ride one week. It's like, hey, that's the same thing as the Highboy bike, but it has a different name on it. It looks super awesome. Oh, nice. Daniel, I would love to have another ruckus. I plan to have one at some point. I mean, right now, where I am, it's too impractical. I'd have to have a place to store it safely and pay extra for that. And it just, for the moment, it doesn't make enough sense to get one. But I do love to ride them, obviously, the Honda Ruckus, and I will ride them again. They say good things come in threes. I've had two of them already, so there's definitely going to be another Ruckus. I just can't say when. Hopefully sooner than later, Daniel. But I hope you're enjoying your 24 Ruckus. Yeah, Daniel, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm still two-wheeling. It's just a little different now. But yeah, I definitely want to have another Ruckus in the mix because it is such a wonderful thing to ride. I appreciate you watching the videos, and I'm glad you have a Ruckus, and I hope you're enjoying it safely. So, thanks for all the likes, guys, and everybody who tuned in. And thanks to Big Boys PEV for checking this item right here off the wish list. This awesome fan. I need to point it back kind of towards me. It's been running for going on 9 hours now. And the low setting, but it's still showing full battery. And it's a light. And it's also a power bank. And the link is down below to anyone who's interested in checking it out further. But thanks again, Big Boys PEV, for checking this awesome item off of the wish list. And I think Big Boys PEV is also getting one of these, the Highboy C1 folding e-bike, using my link and code, which is very helpful. And thank you again very much, my friend, and anybody who uses the links and codes. Yeah, I should have kept the ruckus, but I would have, right now I would have been paying extra to store it somewhere, and that wouldn't have been very good. No, I like Zumas as well, and I had a Yamaha motorcycle that I didn't have to sell, that was paid off and mine and in excellent condition. And I don't know why I did that. And Vespas are cool too, but they're expensive and cost a lot to fix. Yeah, you can use it like a nightlight. This fan, it's a multi-purpose fan, and you can use it to charge your phone because it's also a power bank. So this is my new number one go-to if the power goes out item right there. And thanks again, Big Boys PEV. Yeah, maybe. Daniel, I love, we've been getting all kinds of use out of this laser thing, and a bunch of you that watch or were tuned into the live stream the other night got one on sale. Using the link, they marked it down to $25.99 for the battery one. This one right here, the rechargeable battery one, which is an incredibly good deal. So I don't know, lots of deals to be had, and this fan is too good. When the air conditioner's running right next to me, I gotta point it the other way because it works too well. It moves the air too efficiently, or just the right amount, I should say. And yeah, thanks again, Miss A, for posting the links. And it is an awesome fan, but it's not just a fan, it's a light and it's a power bank. You can charge your devices with it while you're staying cool. Hold on, I gotta check a notification. Still no $1,000,000, but it is only 103 degrees outside right now. And that's pretty good, I guess. Better than it has been. Certainly, it's 6 something. So. And shout out to Miss A for posting the links like you always do, like really moderating hard. Spirit Award again for moderation. I appreciate that, Miss A. Shout out to all the moderators for moderating, chatters for chatting, and lurkers for lurking. Yeah, pleasure's all mine. Pleasure's all over on this end. Everything that you do, Miss A, it makes me feel all squishy sometimes. You really go above and beyond, and I really appreciate that. So thank you for doing what you do always, and thank you, Big Boys PEV, for providing the item of the day, which is quite wonderful, and I'm enjoying it very much. Link down below, and Miss A posted it as well. I don't think anybody's gonna block you, Daniel. But yeah, so shout out to Big Boys PEV for checking this awesome thing off the wish list. I'm gonna do a full review on this because it's worthy of it. Honestly, the people of the world need to know the ins and outs of this awesome, wonderful fan light power bank thing. Hey, Mike Schuster. What's going on, buddy? Did you get my comment reply? I posted a link that Big Boys PEV just used. So yeah, I answered your question. The scooter that I've been riding, I think would be great for the kids because it's not too powerful, it's not too strong, it's manageable for kids that age, and they're not going to grow out of it. And you can get extra batteries for it too. So that's the one that I linked, and the code should save you a little money too if you're interested. So I just wanted to make sure that you saw that because I did reply to your comment. And Big Boys PEV on Instagram, actually, an e-bike company said hello and said that they're going to follow me and I should follow them. And I don't know if they're aware of my YouTube channel, which has a lot more subscribers than my Instagram. So we'll see how that goes. But they have some dual motor e-bikes. So I wouldn't mind trying those out. I think that could be fun. Of course, I'm still going to take the Hachi stuff. I think that's, those are going to be my go-to bikes for sure. But I would be happy to try other stuff. So, hey, Craig, what's going on? Hello, Craig. Sorry I missed you last night. My phone was on silent and I fell asleep at like 8:30. So, shout out to you, Craig. Good to see you. You ordered two of them in a combo? Oh, wow. That's pretty good. If you use the link, Mike, if you use the link, they'll take care of me. But even, just like getting yourself a deal anyway. I'm just glad you got some good scooters, and I hope you're happy. I'm sure the kids are going to love them. Anybody in here that has a Highboy scooter, Big Boys PV in particular, Mike Schuster, will tell you that they are wonderful, and I'm sure your kids are going to agree. So I'm glad you got hooked up. Hope it works out beautifully. I'm sure it will. I'm loving the Highboy scooters that I ride. Thank you. Thank you for clicking on the link, Mike. I appreciate that. But hope the code worked. It looked like it did for Big Boys PEV earlier. Small Frosty is $1. Yes, that's right. There's not a Wendy's very close by, but that's an excellent value right there. Getting a Frosty for $1. I'm about ready for one of those myself. So, but thank you, Mike. And $30 off. That's that's the best that they've got on them, I guess, right now, because it's becoming a hot selling scooter again, the S2R Plus, if that's what you got. And of course, I ride one. I love it. I think it's wonderful. Better than nothing, definitely. But there's an incredible amount of value in these scooters. This one that I've been riding, with me, 200-ish pound guy on it, it's got to have 1,000 miles on it by now at least. And our friend Mike downstairs crashed on it hard, and it's still great. It's still awesome. It still feels like new. They're so good. Highboy makes wonderful stuff. Not gonna lie, gotta give credit where it's due. I've put close to 10,000 miles on just Highboy stuff now, between the three that I've had. And they're just great. They just go and work well all the time. So, but Mike Schuster, thank you for reaching out. I'm glad the links and codes worked, and I know the kids are gonna love them. So, let me see. And Daniel, hold on. I'm trying not to miss you here. A Razor scooter, a Razor something. That's cool. Yeah, hey, that's awesome, though, Daniel. That's cool. I'd like to do a custom electric PEV project or something at some point. Let me see. Yeah, Mike that fell, Paula, is doing better. He's got the cast off his arm. They say he still might need like a little bit of something to fix it, but he seems to be doing much better. He's in good spirits anyway. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that thing is pretty scary, Daniel. The S2R Plus, yeah, that's the one that I ride. And there are other ones that have solid tires. There's even one that's less money, but this scooter, I think, especially for the kids, Mike, is the perfect combination. It's like the right size. It's the right power and speed. Um, you can set it to only go 13 miles an hour at first, and it'll get there gradually, so it's not like a rocket ship or anything. It will go up to 19 miles an hour, but again, it's not a rocket ship. It's got enough battery to get around for a while, especially with kids on it. So yeah, the S2R Plus, I love it, and I've been riding it for a while, and it's still awesome. Yeah, 10 and 12, that's awesome though, Mike, because they're not going to outgrow this thing. It's not going to be too big for them, these scooters, but they're not going to outgrow them either. They do have Highboy kids scooters, but I'd hate to ever recommend those because those will get outgrown rather quickly. And they're still, they're not that cheap either. So, let's see. Oh yeah, there's tons of e-bike companies on Amazon for sure, Joe. The regular warranty I think is a year, but I doubt that you're going to need it. I mean, these things come with extra inner tubes. Mine did anyway. Came with a set of extra inner tubes. It should come with a set of extra inner tubes with each scooter. Um, Knock on wood, I haven't needed them yet in at least 1,000 miles of a 200-pound guy riding it around Las Vegas. The batteries are good, the motors are good. You're very unlikely to need the warranty, Mike, at all anyway. But I think it's a year on Highboys. And I'm glad that you concur, Big Boys PEV. I know you're a Highboy connoisseur yourself. And I think that's probably the best bet for boys of that age who are going to keep growing and, yeah. That's what I would have bought for my son at that age, I think. The S2R Plus. Would it have been available at the time? Yeah, I'm not surprised to hear you say that at all, Big Boys PEV. The battery's still great on my S2 Max, which is 2.5 years old now and has over 7,000 miles on it. The S2R Plus battery is still as good as it ever was on this scooter that's got to have at least 1,000 miles on it now. Let me see. Wow, Daniel. Yeah, I can imagine it being way too fast. Let's see. Well, I mean, Mike Schuster, you can get a very good scooter for $600. But the Highboy S2R Plus, I mean, I ride it every day. And it is a very good scooter. Everything that you really need. Not too crazy though. I mean, I wouldn't want my kids going too fast or anything. on these things. So this is going to be, it's quick enough, but it's not like scary or dangerous or anything when used responsibly. Uh, I'm gonna try. I worked on the cheetah again a little bit today. The headset is as loose as I can get it without being like clunky loose. It's still barely clunky. I need a new headset, but I'm gonna try and ride the bike tomorrow morning. And if it's not terrible, I'm gonna try to do. Because remember now, we're gonna do the first half of the ride live, and then I'm gonna do the second half with the GoPro and post it the next day. So I'm hoping, I'm going to try and ride this bike for a little while tomorrow morning. If it's good enough, I think I can get through half of a live stream with it. Then we'll take that. But if not, I guess we'll do the black bike. But we'll see. Big Boys PEV. So I appreciate you, Daniel, and it's great to see you. It's great to hear about the things that you've worked on and your ruckus and stuff. So thank you for doing what you do. And everybody, big thanks. Can't forget Miss A is always doing it huge, moderating, posting links, doing what she does. Big Boys PEV bought this awesome fan here that's been going for at least 9 hours at this point, and the battery is still full, and it still feels wonderful. Man, this thing is awesome. So yeah, thanks again, Big Boys PEV, for that. Thanks again, Mike Schuster and Big Boys PEV, for using the Highboy links and codes. They do, or they said they're still going to give me commissions. So it costs you nothing. You can actually save money, anybody who uses my links and codes. And you're helping the channel out as well. So it's very, very much appreciated. Oh, they're going to make me do the CAPTCHA thing again before. Don't make me log in to share a sale again, for crud's sake. I just want to check. Hold on a second. I got to sit you down for a minute, guys. Hold on. Let me catch up on the comments. Let me catch up on the comments, and then I got to sit you down for a minute. Oh, four-wheelers. That's awesome, Mike. And hoverboards and stuff. Yeah, they should be good on these, but these are going to be fast enough. They put them in the high-speed mode. They go 19 miles an hour. And I don't know. I mean, I'm a 200-pound guy. I've gained a little weight back. Still lower than what I would normally be. But yeah, I get around on this thing just fine. And I ride faster electric vehicles, of course. And it doesn't really leave me wanting more. So for the kids, I think they're going to have a lot of fun on these, Mike. So shout out again. And hold on a minute, guys. Let me log back into my share sale account and just see what's what with that. I'll show you. Hold on. Oh, wow. Way to go. A transaction was generated for you. View it here. Somebody's order went through, and now look. There were other commissions too, but this is the payout balance. So it does work, and thank you, and this is what you guys are doing for me. So thank you very much. Again, Mike Schuster and Big Boys PEV for purchasing items from Highboy using my links and codes. So I had $50.17 pending payout balance, So yeah, I guess that's probably that one's going to be the one from Mike there for 2 scooters. Thanks again, buddy. Cost you nothing, saved you $30, and you're helping the channel out a lot as well. So super awesome of you. I appreciate that very much. If anybody's ever in the market for a Highboy product, let me know. I'll get you the best deal that I can get you, and you can help the channel out too. So, oh, and Craig, yeah, I'm glad you're still here. Maybe. Not yet, I guess. Big Boys PV. It's usually like an hour or two, I think, before they show up, if I'm not mistaken, because I used my own code to buy something on there. The last thing I got on from Highboy, I guess it was the Max Pro. I used my own code or link, and it didn't show up for like an hour or two after I bought it, and I was getting ready to write a nasty email to Highboy. I was like, "Ha, I caught you trying to skunk me, you idiots!" And then it showed up, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So, but if you used it, I'm sure it's gonna show up, Big Boys PEV. But it looks like Mike's did, so I'm sure yours will too. So thanks again, guys. Everybody who uses the links and codes, it helps tremendously. And those of you that have been buying stuff on Amazon too, using my links and codes, like this light, Big Boys PEV bought one, the laser. And speaking of Big Boys PEV, he got this off of the wish list right here, and it's awesome. Still going, well over 9 hours now. Still showing full battery. That thing's really incredible. So, no, me too, Daniel. Big Boys PEV just got the Highboy C1 e-bike, I guess. This right here, which if you use my link and code right now is only $359.99, which is an incredibly good deal. But yeah, I don't have the money, but if I did, that's probably how I'd spend it. So anyway, but yeah, thank you guys for everything that you do, even if you're just hanging out and lurking right now, just getting to spend some time with you, having you here. You're part of the team. So yeah, I just enjoy getting to spend these times with you, and thank you for everything that you do, hitting the like button, all of that stuff. Yeah, Daniel, seriously. It looks super fun. I mean, you're probably not going to win a lot of races on that thing, and you probably don't want to go ripping that thing through some mountain trails or anything like that, but for what it was made to do, it seems to be just about perfect. This Highboy C1 folding electric bike, and I would love to try one sometime. Yeah, me too, Daniel, for real. But to anyone who's in the market for something of this nature, I guess, they have 2 codes in the share sale, my share sale account for Highboy affiliate partnership. Um, they have 2 different codes for the same bike, that one right there. One's $40 and one's $60. I gave both of them to Big Boys PEV thinking that the $60 one's probably not going to work anymore, because why would they put a $40 one up there if you can save $60, you know? But he entered the $60 one and it worked. So you can get one of these for $359.99 if you want, and that is really pretty amazing. But I'll keep checking the share sale, Big Boys PEV. I'm sure it's going to be on there. But thanks for Anybody who at least tries to use my links and codes, that's incredibly helpful. It helps me keep this, whatever this is, going. Um, so yeah, big thanks and shout out to all of you. So, and again, thank you moderators for moderating and chatters for chatting and lurkers for lurking. Hope everybody's week is off to a wonderful start. If you missed it earlier, I've got the Cheetah e-bike sitting right behind me. I wrestled with that some more today. It's better than it was. It's as good as it's going to get, I think. So I'm going to go out and ride it tomorrow morning. Super early before it gets too hot. And I'll probably check in with you guys at some point. I'm going to get the GoPro footage, though. I got all the batteries. Charged up those batteries I showed you the other night. Thanks again to Steve-O and Reneo for the batteries that were on the wish list. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Miss A, just own it. Just, don't come in here with any Matt Ross troll accounts and think that Miss A isn't gonna just, put it to rest and close up shop on your ass. Because no, I mean, I don't know. Well, it's like, so far that message, I was just starting to read it and it looked like it was fine. And if somebody was just trying to be nice, then, but I know, Miss A, I know that you know some of these commenters and trolls a lot better than I do. But again, thank you for handling things and keeping a good chat here on the live stream. I appreciate you. And no offense if Lot Lizard Snow Bunny was trying to be nice, but I know that most of those are just Snow Bunny and Matt Ross troll accounts. And we don't deal with those here. So, again, yeah. Moderators for moderating, chatters for chatting, and lurkers for lurking. Thank you and most appreciated. Yeah, let me see. I was going to go check something else. I'll check the share sale again. So still the same over there with that, but I'm sure it's going to come through. Let me check something else here. Well, you guys look at the laser. Wow, we're racking up some views now. Let's see. Wow. Huh. Well, there you go, Daniel. So, thanks for all the likes, guys. Can we get to 50? It's always better when we can get to 50. It's like the YouTube gods favor us a little more strongly So thanks for all the likes, guys. Hey, JPL Rides. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. We were just talking about a lot of e-bike and scooter purchases have occurred today. Things that you might be interested in. Big Boys PEV just might have acquired another electric vehicle. Yeah, I heard about your little excitement today. I was seeing some videos on the news. It looked like a pretty good one for, considering it was only a 4 point something. I guess it was centered right near where a lot of people live, but hopefully you and everybody else fared well out there. JPL rides. But yeah, that's one thing I kind of miss about living in LA was the occasional earthquake. The ones that didn't do any damage anyway were always fun, I thought. We do get earthquakes here, but they're rare and not like California earthquakes. Yeah, it looked pretty strong. Like I was looking at some people's, surveillance videos and stuff and things falling down in the kitchen and yeah, that's really not uncommon, Big Boys PEV. I've been there in years where there's been, at least that many that you can feel. There's maybe like 3 earthquakes that you could feel at least in a year, but not like big ones necessarily. But they're still expecting, I mean, my whole life growing up in LA, it's like, get ready for the big one. We're going to get that earthquake that pretty much ends civilization in Southern California. And, the drills where we had to hide under our desks and stuff. And yeah, that was crazy. So, let's see. Huh. Crazy, Dustin. Yeah, I mean, during the live, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I suppose. Yeah, I know Miss A knows a thing or two about it, probably. Wow. No, my aunt and uncle were up there in the Bay Area for that one, and I was watching that on the news. We went to Bob's Big Boy in Burbank that night. Actually, the Bay Area quake happened. I remember that vividly. But my aunt and uncle were living up that way, and their like house broke off the foundation, and I remember the Bay Bridge collapsing. That was freaking horrible, and all that stuff. That was a crazy one. Oh, yeah, I guess Miss A would know. It just shows little floating hearts, but that's good too. Who doesn't love little floating hearts? You know? I mean, I think that's pretty good. We gotta get 14 more likes, guys. And then I can go eat a donut and some potato chips. Because I'm like, I don't know, I have limited food. I'm not gonna cook something or prepare food. I have a donut from somewhere and some chips. So yeah, shout out to everybody who has been able to hang out tonight, even for if just for a little while. We didn't feel anything here, at least I didn't anyway. All right, Craig, I'm probably gonna turn in early. What are you doing tomorrow? I don't know. I know I need to catch up with you, Craig, but try me again sometime when it's convenient for you. Of course, I'll answer if I can. But otherwise, take care of yourself, Craig. Always good to see you. If you got to take off, but um, take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon. Oh, well, if they're getting some containment on it anyway, Paula, that's good. Tomorrow night and Wednesday, off Thursday and Friday. All right. Well, I'll try to catch you on maybe Thursday. Might be a good time to catch up. But yeah, take it easy, Craig. Good to see you as always. No, that'd be awesome, Daniel. That would be super cool, though. Let's see. Yeah. We might be liked out, guys. We might have maxed out at 36. But what are you going to do? Sometimes that's the way it goes. Good donuts spots in Vegas. Some of the best, I would say. Pink Box. I got a Pink Box plug. I get hooked up on Pink Box donuts, and I retrieved one today, actually. So it cycles like that, Big Boys PV, especially in California. It all just needs to burn every once in a while. It's the natural order of things, and then it regenerates. Same thing happened in Florida all the time. Like, they had controlled brush fires. It's a natural, like, it's a necessary natural thing. It sucks for people who live in the path of it. Well, Daniel, I'll be on for a little while longer, and then I don't know. We're gonna do something tomorrow. I'm gonna try to check in with you guys in the morning, but that's gonna be mostly GoPro footage. I gotta go out and make a video on the new bike, and it's so awesome. I want to ride it. I gotta get a headset for it. I'm gonna ride it, see what it's like, and then I'm gonna email her afterwards tomorrow and be like, hey, this is what I need for the bike for sure, and I'm not gonna be able to get around it, but I want to try and ride it some more and just make sure. I might have to ask her for other things too other than a headset, so we'll see how it goes. But shout out again to Hachi e-bikes, and shout out again to all of you that are using my links and codes to buy Highboy stuff like you've done, or Hachi stuff, or Amazon stuff. So I know Big Boys PEV, I guess, got a C1, and Mike Schuster got a couple of S2R Plus scooters. Excellent choice. Ride one myself. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to do that. Hopefully by the weekend, we're gonna get good enough weather, Big Boys PV. I've just been waiting on good weather, and there just hasn't been any. So we'll see how it goes. For the weekend, hopefully it works out. It should. But I'm gonna try to get like an official kind of first ride video of the cheetah bike tomorrow, Big Boys PEV. Um, and hopefully I can get some. It's gonna need a headset. Like a new headset. There's a couple of bent pieces in there from when it was shipped. From FedEx, blaming FedEx for this one, not Hachi in any way. So I don't know. I'm gonna try and ride it tomorrow and see how it goes. Hopefully it's good enough that we can use it on Wednesday too, because I really want to take it for the Wednesday night ride. And there's no way I'm gonna get the headset replaced in time. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know. Anyway, we need some more likes. A few more anyway. And if you need something awesome, I'm glad you think so, Big Boys PV. I feel the same way. And I'm really excited about riding it more. I got like a cut or something on my finger that I don't know how, or I don't know, whatever. I'm not going to worry about that right now. What I'm going to worry about is checking the notifications again. Okay, still didn't get the $1 million, but that's all right. I know it's coming. Oh, there's tons of good donut spots. There's almost too many good places to get donuts. Big Boys PV. I think Pink Box is one of my favorites, and I used to live just it was right down the street from the original one. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I have one. I have a Pink Box donut to eat in a little while because somebody hooks me up. I got a Pink Box plug. Uh-oh, somebody checked some other items off of the wish list, it would appear. I just went and looked. Who did this? I won't know until it gets here, but somebody sent some other items on the list. I just went over there to check something. And I don't know who that is, but thank you very much. A couple of things that it does tell me. I know what items they are, and a couple of things that yeah, I'm really looking forward to having. So whoever did that, thank you for checking a couple items off the list. Thank you, Big Boys PEV, for checking this item off the list. and that camping cookware set, which is awesome. Hey, Liberty Tree, I see you down there. What's up, buddy? So yeah, I just went to my wish list and it looked weird, and I was like, hey, wait a minute. And then, so yeah, whoever did that, thank you very much. It's a couple more things we can use for upcoming projects here on this channel. So yeah, again, whoever, or if it was two somebodies, it looks like two different items here. Thank you very much, whoever that was, or if it was two whoever's. So, and thanks again, everybody, for using the links. It goes a long way, helps me keep things going around here, like the bike ride I'm going to take in the morning. They promised we're going to have a nicer day. It's going to be windy, but the bikes are strong enough that I'm not that worried about the wind. As long as the temperature is better, and it's supposed to be a little better, like lower 80s tomorrow morning, which is going to be good. That's better than we've been getting. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not going to complain about that at all. So I got to get up early and do some bike riding on the Cheetah, which still isn't quite right, but it's much better than it was. I got the front wheel in as straight as I possibly can. The headset is as good as it's going to get without replacing the bad pieces. So we're going to make it work. But yeah, shout out again to somebody who I don't think has come forward yet. And I won't know who it is until it gets here. Somebody, whoever somebody is, who sent wish list items, new wish list items. I appreciate that very much. And if you need a super cool like this is in case the power goes out, it's rechargeable. It's good to have. It's a fan, it's a light, it's a power bank. Very useful. Shout out again to Big Boys PV for that. I'm going to do a full review on that item because I think it's awesome. And it's certainly been very useful today. Going on 10 hours now that thing's been running, and it's still got showing a full battery, which is amazing. So that's linked down below if you want to check that out, by the way. So I don't know. I guess I'm going to get something to eat and do a couple other things that I have to do before calling it an early night and then getting up super early in the morning and taking a bike ride. So I'll try to check in with you guys when that occurs. Big Boys PV, if you got that C1 coming, that new, can't wait to hear about that. That's so cool. So thank you again, everybody who's been using links and codes and everything and all that you do. Do I have a weather radio? Sort of, yes. I have a walkie-talkie thing that has like weather channels on it, who will broadcast weather alerts in the area. I'm going to show you guys that soon. I've had it for a while and I haven't really done anything with it, but I figured it might be good to take along on things like I'm planning to do. So, let me see. Yeah, well, maybe I will, Daniel. I mean, I might, as I get over to the eastern states, depending on how cold it is already, there's somebody else I gotta visit in Tennessee too. So we'll see. And hey, Eric, good question. He's doing a lot better as far as I can tell. He's still not back to 100% yet, but he's got the cast off his arm, and he seems to be in good spirits, like normal Mike kind of behavior. So maybe we can get him back out. Like, we should probably get him on an e-bike or something. He's having a little too much fun on the scooter when he wrecked. Probably have him sitting down on something next time. But yeah, we'll try to check in with him again soon. I've seen him a couple of times in passing recently, and he's always got to go somewhere, or I've always got to go somewhere or something. But anyway, guys, I guess we're gonna call it a night for tonight. But I sure do appreciate you taking the time, and thanks for everything that you've done, all of you. And looking forward, I guess, to a couple new wish list items. Thank you again to whoever is responsible for that. Thanks again to all of you who have already checked wish list items off the list. Thanks to everybody who's using links and codes. Thanks to moderators for moderating, chatters for chatting, lurkers for lurking. And good night to you, Paula. Wow. Yeah, that's not too bad, but we'll see how it is. I'm trying to get over that way later in the year. Got to go see Big Boys PV too. If it's not snowing over that way yet. And even if it is, we can probably hopefully at least hang out a little bit. We'll see. Anyway. Yeah, that isn't bad. That's really not bad, Daniel. But anyway, guys, thanks again so much for everything that you do, always, and just taking the time. And, I always love getting to spend this time with you and chat, and it's the best part of my day, always, and I love you guys for it. Thank you so much for being the awesome, wonderful people that you are. So I hope everybody has a wonderful night, or whatever time it is where you are. Have a great week ahead. I'm going to try to check in with you in the morning, but if not, we'll definitely do something in the evening. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. So take care of yourselves, guys. Be well, and I'll see you again soon.